What's going on, YouTube? Let's talk about the corporate black man versus the corporate black woman. I don't want to say versus in terms of a war, some fight. Nah, not even about that. But I want to talk about how we're different. The key difference between us. A corporate black man understands that he is in a world that he will never be part of. So there's no manner in which he can speak. There's no manner in which he can do his hair or get his hair cut. There's no type of car he can drive. There's really nothing he can do that's going to allow him to assimilate into that culture. He will forever be black, right? His shiny black skin will forever stand out. But the corporate black woman really feels like she can assimilate into white America. And that's where we differ. Of course, you're going to have your exceptional people who are above it. But from my encounter, like I said before, this is only my opinion. You can feel differently. But from my experiences, the corporate black woman really feels like she is a part of this new world and she has transcended her blackness. Right? She's accepted. Oh, they like her and all that other good stuff. Why? At the end of the day, she poses no threat. So they'll probably even treat her a little bit better because, she doesn't really change the status quo. So there is a difference in terms of what the corporate black woman expects from the black man. See, the problem is the corporate black woman, right, somehow wants the black man to come through and change up the system. She wants the corporate black man to come through and somehow alter himself so that he can become acceptable in her world because they are more willing to accept her. And she feels like it can be the same for you. But we get that. We understand that we can't be part of that world. It's funny because the black women want to throw out like, we date interracially once we make it and become successful because we want to show off our trophies. No, we don't. The funny thing about interracial relationships is that the non-black woman knows that, she's pretty much leaving the comfort of whatever cultural group she's a part of. So if an Asian chick is with a black guy, I don't care how professional he is, she almost automatically understands that she's leaving Asian culture. The white chick understands that, she's leaving dominant white culture to be with us. And she's more content with the fact that, you know what? You're doing well. I'm doing well. And we can go off and have our happy family. And that's the difference. The corporate black woman, it's not enough. It's not enough to say, you know what? We can't be accepted in this dominant world. But we can go off and do our own thing. That's not enough. She wants the glitz. She wants the glamour. She wants everything the white girl has. She wants to walk in somewhere and have all eyes on her. And she blames the black man because he can't do that, right? She blames the black man because the black man hasn't transcended, all the oppression in America and pretty much the status quo that took 400 years to build, right? We can't transcend it by the age of 26, 27, right? We're not that strong. Sorry. We can't overtake white America and be the head honchos. So she's always disappointed in us. And that's fine. That is fine. We don't really care. We just want to come, take from this world and create our own. We are not the ones who are up here trying to gain acceptance and trying to gain approval by white America. Sorry. Most ethnic groups don't do that anyways. Most ethnic groups in professional America come to work and they go back to their own families and they do their own cultural thing. But it's the corporate black woman who really feels like she wants to be part of white dominant America. So don't really blame us, right? Because we don't want to take part in that. Because they don't accept us. They accept you because you're really no threat to what they're doing. But, they understand. You put a couple of brothers in the room, everything is changing. So we just do our own thing. Right? And like I said before, the non-black women who are following us are already willing to accept that they're leaving the comforts of their dominant culture or wherever they're from. And they'd rather be off, safely nestled with, a dude who's doing well. End of story. And I'm doing this video I don't even want to say her name because I don't want to give her publicity. But you know, she came at me with some foul shit. So you know who you are. Take it easy. God bless.